Tonight, Impact Wrestling makes history as in their preview show of Impact Wrestling, slated to air on their YouTube channel, they will have the very first 1-hour Iron Man match. A match that will be for the X Division Championship. It's going to be the current X Division Champion, Josh Alexander, facing off against TJP. And if you've seen both of these guys wrestle, you know you're in for one hell of a contest. Because Josh Alexander is pretty much ground and pound. He showed that in years prior with the North with Ethan Page. But he's the X Division Champion in a division that has no limits, no clear defined style. He has to adapt. And what better way to do it than against TJP, a former X Division Champion in his own right, 2 times. Once previous as Manic, and one more recently as TJP. Someone who can get technical. We've seen him get technical in the middle of the ring. He's a submission specialist. I'd like to call him that, the way he just maneuvers around certain holds just to inflict more pain on his opponents. But he's also a high flyer, because if he wasn't, he wouldn't have been able to perform as Manic. So again, the styles are actually pretty similar, but they can vary a lot if TJP wants to do so. And that's something you need in an Iron Man match. 60 minutes, no less. 60 minutes of hard-hitting action that you don't want to miss. And as a matter of fact, it's going to be starting in a few hours. So if I were you, I'd finish watching this video right here and go straight to the Impact Wrestling YouTube channel to check out Behind the Impact. But not only that, I want to talk about the X Division Championship. I want to talk about the X Division title heading into not just Slammiversary in July, but Bound for Glory in October or November. Because something that has been missing from the X Division since, I believe, 2019... Yeah, since 2019 pretty much, is Option C. Now, I've had my differing opinions over Option C in the past, and just like with everything in life, it varies, it changes. It goes from, yes, it's the best thing to happen to the X Division title, to no, you're devaluing the championship. But again, if Impact Wrestling wants to use the X Division Championship and Option C in a more effective manner, why not just start it off right here tonight on Impact Wrestling? I'd say have Josh Alexander retain in a gangbusters match against TJP, in a match that goes down to the wire, where Josh Alexander gets the win in the final seconds, 6-5, 5-4. It doesn't really matter the score. Just show your fan base, show anybody else who's tuning into AXS TV tonight that you are betting on Josh Alexander tonight. And then you build him up. You keep making him a fighting champion. He retains his title at Slammiversary. He becomes one of the longest reigning X Division champions in recent memory. And if we still have Kenny Omega as the Impact World Champion heading into Bound for Glory, or if it's someone else, you can insert Option C there. You can have Josh Alexander, who's gone through the entire X Division. He's retained his title. He's fought everybody once, twice, 3 times. It doesn't matter. He's beaten them every single time. He's proven in the middle of the ring that he is one of the best. You have him trade in the X Division Championship for a world title shot on the main event of your biggest pay-per-view event of the year. Now, in the past, I've said that pretty much devalues the X Division title. That makes it seem like a token. But again, if you do it the right way, and I'm talking about storyline-wise, I'm talking about character-wise, if you show the fans, if you show the viewers that your X Division champion, Josh Alexander, has gone through the entire division once, twice, he's beaten them clearly, decisively, dominantly in the middle of the ring, then they have no choice but to accept him as a future main event star. And what better than to have it be against Impact World Champion Kenny Omega, a man who himself has gone through the entire main event scene of Impact Wrestling, has gone through that, albeit not as well as Josh Alexander. He's used shortcuts. He's got the Good Brothers and Don Callis and possibly an appearance by the Young Bucks down the line. Who knows? But he's retained his championship, and there just hasn't been anyone that has been able to take the title off of the cleaner. And here comes Josh Alexander, ground and pound, technical, gets in your face, beats you down, and takes the Impact World title back to where it belongs. The Impact Wrestling main event scene is shuffled around, and now Josh Alexander, a homegrown star, a star we haven't seen on AEW or Ring of Honor or WWE or New Japan Pro Wrestling for that matter. I don't believe. He's a homegrown star. Pretty much similarly, in my view, he's kind of in the same vein as a Kurt Angle, keeping certain expectations to a certain point. But he could be that for Impact Wrestling, and then you create a new star, a new main event star, and Kenny Omega has served his purpose. He became world champion. He brought the championship some prestige. You had big money bouts against Moose, against Rich Swann, against possibly debuting Samoa Joe, against possibly someone else, Sami Callihan, Eddie Edwards down the line. You build them up. You show the viewers, you show the fans that, hey, our Impact stars can hang with Kenny Omega. It's just that, he's a heel, so he's using underhanded tactics like the Good Brothers and Don Callis to retain. But we've got great stars, and here comes Josh Alexander on the biggest pay-per-view event of the year, catches in option C, and there you go. Brand new Impact World Champion, and who knows, maybe the brand new face of the company in Josh Alexander. Might be getting ahead of myself, but if I'm Impact Wrestling, I'm starting that road here tonight, June the 3rd, Impact Wrestling on AXS TV. Start that 4 or 5 month road down to BFG. Make it happen. Or, if you have different plans, go right ahead. But one thing's for sure, we are getting one hell of a slobber knocker of an Iron Man match tonight. So again, I've been rambling on for about 7 minutes at this point. I'm pretty okay with my ramble. So, let's go over to Rumble onto the Impact Wrestling YouTube channel and check out that match. So, I've been Alexis Carrillo. Tune in later on to Impact on AXS TV. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Bye-bye.